Alrighty. It's gonna be a pretty quick one today. I'm working on some stuffies. I do have the day off from regular work, but that means I'm just getting other work done now. But judging, cracking open a cold one. That's how you know I'm regular work. Ha ha ha. Also doing a bit of a mic test. I watched the last two videos and Haru also mentioned. Oop, I tapped back in by clicking now. My audio was like really off, so I'm hoping it's a bit better. I turned off a bunch of settings in Windows because they kind of got defaulted on, which was very weird. So hopefully they don't auto on again randomly. Oh, Janssen. Am I blind?
One, two.
Janssen wasn't
Should
there
need to make
before
a
I
few
used the
more.
crafting table, right? Right? Question mark. Thinking.
Some topical injury ointments. One of our tribesmen, the idiot, put way too much weight on the barbell for his squats. He lost control and threw out his back. He's just lucky others reacted so fast. If they hadn't managed to rush in to stabilize the barbell. I gave him a detailed, clear training plan and specifically warned him multiple times to have me spot him if he wanted to push himself with heavier weights. But no, the fool got
Oh, I
full of
didn't notice
himself
that
and
Janssen
tried
has
on his
the
own and
Roronoa
refused to listen
Zoro
to everyone
treatment.
else.
She's got three
Now he's stuck with
straight
the
down
rest of
earrings.
them. Even my special ointments can't cure him overnight. What a pain. Now I'll have to go and give them another safety lecture in a few days.
Poor Janssen. Having to deal with with peoples not following her thing. Actually, one of the things I just realized I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna change the audio level on Genshin. Typically, I have everything at -10 dB now, and I just noticed that I don't have Genshin at -10, so I'm gonna try with -5 because I also can have Genshin very soft. Actually, never mind. Let's go right away with -10. Because I did also increase my volume the other day, Genshin. Weirdness. Alright. Well, I stretch, I crack. I think I mentioned yesterday that I didn't have, my mic keeps saying that it's, capping out, and so audio is supposed to be clipping. I did mention that I don't have Skirk at 10. I mean, to be fair, if you're gonna do this to a character, I think they deserve your dedication to being triple crowned. But as you might notice, well, I've crowned this one. It's only at level 14 because of her passive, but I'm missing books. So we're just gonna be doing some farming up. We will prio her burst over her autos, obviously. And then once we have Burst Crown, then we'll go back for the autos. I do have enough chess pieces. It's just a matter of if we'll get enough books today. I have decided to do exactly 6 runs. We just got to see Janssen as a bonus. Partially because I feel like I'm blind. I honestly didn't see Janssen at the crafting table, and then I came out of it and she was there. Magic. Boop. I forgot what the like bonuses here. It's for triggering pyro reactions, I'm pretty sure, but is coffee or shredding them and Skirk doing Skirk things, it shouldn't matter.
Let me scribe. Pinnacle of excellence. Adaptive from paradise.
Yep. was fun. Yeah, I have 2 fragile and 2 condensed. Oh, I'm gonna use 5 fragile, which is 3x claiming. So I should get quite a bit, and I'm also gonna use 2 condensed. I'm in the artifact domain. What am I doing here? Never mind. I'm going to do 1 condensed and 5 fragile. That is a plain and simple force of habit if I've ever seen one. Like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. Walks into the wrong domain. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Off to the freezer. Delved into destiny. Allow me. Decided by destiny. Mine to wield.
Wow, I'm pretty sure that one normal attack, which was like a normal 1, hit 100k. Nice. Nice. I was actually scrolling through constellations yesterday, and I noticed that Escoffier's first constellation is actually so incredibly broken for Skirk. Had I known I was going so hard, because basically what I did is I assumed I would be going hard, both for Skirk, right? But then what actually happened was I decided, oh, I'll do the trial first, right? Instead of just going, let me just pull really hardcore. And then I did the trial and I was like, wow, this character's really fun to play. And I was like, okay, cool. Now I'm going to spend all of my money. Actually, funny thing about that, I think I mentioned it yesterday as well, but it was not even close to what I thought I would need to get a relevant amount of Skirk constellations. Boop. Wow, that was. I feel like that was a really, really unlucky fragile resin pull, because it's supposed to be 3 extra worth of fragile resin. I only got, I think 8 and 6. I think I hit either of them with my, thing. What was I saying? What was I thonkerizing, though? Oh yeah, Escoffier's first, constellation. Basically, if you're running a... Ooh, this one's really good. 3 purples. Basically, if you're running like a Skirk Optimal, which is only Hydro, well, only Cryo and only Hydro, Escoffier's first constellation gives you 60%. What's the word? It gives you 60% cryo crit damage, which is wild. Can you imagine? Like, with all of the attack buffing that Skirk does, getting a flat 60% crit damage on top of that, it would be awesome. Be awesome. That's what it would be. Oop. Ow. Oh, not 100% sure what happened then. They got obliterated. I'm surprised though, in a little bit of a way, that, well, actually, I'm half surprised, half not surprised that Escoffier's C1 does that. Typically where we actually see that is in like C6 4 stars, which honestly, I kind of wish Dahlia's C6 did that. The 10% attack speed is really nice, right? But if Dahlia was like that, you know, kind of like Faruzan and Kujo-Sara kind of unit, where Dahlia gives 60% hydro damage, that would be like really cool. There's only one problem with that. Hydro units are so incredibly overtuned. So it would be incredibly broken if that's what his C6 did. Alright. Craft rising time. Let's see. I don't know when they added these filter my character thing, but it's really useful. What is calculating? Calculate normal attack. Oh, what? Yo, what? That's super cool. I remember they made this part of like the site. Oh, what? So you can calculate exactly as well what you need. Okay, but so like if I calculate elemental burst and I say I need to add crown, I can only craft 6 of these in total? Oh, well, I mean I can craft up, but... Excuse me, and I have the gears I need, I don't have anything else. Oh, I think... So I have 6 currently. I have all the gears I need. I have 24 of these and 83 of these. Or 83 of these. 30 of those. 24 of these. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty close, actually. I only need 6 more books in total. Actually, 5 more books in total for counting this. Does that stay there when I leave? It stays. Okay, that's really cool. That's really useful. Okay. How much am I looking at in Rhythm? I don't know why I clicked that. I have 30... Yeah, we can do a bit more. Who else? Actually, before I go in there, I'm just gonna pull up in my thing. Who else who uses contention? I'm gonna pull it up on my listy list. Moika, Mulani, and Janssen. Okay. I don't have Mualani at her maximum stuff. Moika's double crowned, so 6, 10, 10, and I'm not going to triple crown her. I do have her C1, but I don't think I'll be like triple crowning her like how I plan to do with Skirk. All right. I think I will do 2 more fragile resin then, and that'll be tentative because since I'm so close, and I want an actual amount of substance in the video, I might as well just crown her burst in this video. So I'll use 2 more fragile resin tentatively. And go back, see. Huh? Did my Oh, it was in the ground. I was like, huh, what happened to my elemental burst? Or my fake elemental burst? I'm still like getting around half and half. Okay, wait, so 25, 26. Okay, I literally can't count. 24. Craftable 3. Wait, we're good. We're good, I think. No, we're not good. We might be good. If Shinsho comes in clutch, we might be good, actually. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Let's just go find out. Let's do 2 here first. No, we won't be good. Wait, never mind. Ooh. Ah, we're bad by... Wait, Jinsho can pop off here, so... He didn't pop off. Darn, Okay, so I need... think I can do this with just the 30 resin in my pocket. And then I can use the other 4 fragile for something else. Probably for farming her set, because I'm like halfway to a really good set from the Natlan set. But like, I just can't get quite there. You know, I'm struggling. Am I generating void drifts? Usually I see it on the side of my charge attack bar, like in the overworld. But I'm not seeing them here. Let me use regular resin right quick. Let's see. That is perfect! Wait, that is so good. That is, I think that's the one I needed. Hang on, let's see. Talents, Havoc Ruin, level up. Level up. Yes! Okay. That is 2 of 3 crowns. Now we just need to crown her auto attacks. And then she's friendship level 2. I think by the time I have her friendship level 10, I will have her basically kind of like Sino, where I essentially half, for air quotes reason, I'm gonna put massive air quotes on this, half pay her off. So I mentioned this in the previous video, but I have a sort of a philosophy where if you spend $1 in a game, you should try to get at least an hour worth of that time back. And I think I've only got like 1% of my time back so far playing Genshin after this swooshy swooshishness. Don't mind my abstract automatopoeias that mean nothing. Alright. I think that dropped me, yeah, it dropped me just under 2 mil, which is fine. What I want to do, I did not know that I missed that point over there. I'll go get that later. I'm gonna go over here, and I want to take in this team, but at the same time, I don't like, the squirrel. I could probably beat up the squirrel before he goes into his little, like, hidey hole form, I think. Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, yeah, I could just perma-freeze it. Forgot about that. Never mind. Never mind. I'll just use 4 fragile resin here. Dendro? Dendro, come on. Yeah, no, I think that's faster than me. So typically I do this domain with Drow, and I do it in about 10 seconds. But, I'm pretty sure she's doing it much faster by the pure grace of I'm going to freeze you and... I didn't get all of my things, because I'm silly. Oh, I flicked my control. Actually, I'm not using my controller. I was about to say I flicked my controller. I mean, I guess a mouse is a controller in a way. Weirdness. Ooh, why couldn't you be this generous to me with this set when I was farming for Marisa? Actually, it's not being very generous to me at all. in not so hindsight. Okay, one more run. One more. Uno más, uno más, uno más. One stack, two stack, three. Yeah, I can definitely see where this set would really outpace, because I have Blizzard Strayer on right now. Ooh, wait a minute. Never mind, it doesn't have attack percentage, but it does have big crit damage, which I might actually need, depending on my statting. I might need it. Okay. Got some stuffies here. I need to finish the story as well. I think the a friendship level 3. I think some of the newer content, like Stygian Onslaught, is actually maybe locked behind it because I haven't seen a notice for Stygian Onslaught.
Physical pain and fatigue.
Ooh, wait, I think I forgot to like add on to something I mentioned earlier. I mentioned that I think I'd have Skirk like basically half paid off air quotes when she's friendship level 10. I'm basing that kind of off of like Sino, because with Sino, I got him to friendship level 10 purely through doing content, and it took a fair amount of time, but it also did not, because I basically used Sino at every single point of time that I could. For every domain, for every ley line, anything that I could, I used Sino. And it doesn't take that long when you're farming really hardcore, but back then I had about 60 fragile resin because I was more of a daily runner. I would get on, do my dailies, get off, stack my resin from the BP, not really use it. Nowadays, I throw resin. I drink it like it's water. As if it's a valuable resource, an invaluable resource. Invaluable? That's not how you use that word. As if it's a non, as if it's a common resource. There we go. That I can just like get easily, even though I can only get like 10 per BP. Because I don't like buying the one in the Genesis Crystal menu. It's not worth it. And the BP is so cost effective. Also, I have so much content to do around the world, like statue level 10 in Sumeru, statue level 10 in Fontaine, statue level 10 in Natlan, three world quests in Natlan, and the Archon quest. I'm on like peak resinless behavior. Actually, no. I have a peak resinless amount of content to do. So I'm in a very good situation to be resinless. Ha ha ha. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Mission accomplished. 2 of 3 skills now crowned. And a little bit of farming in. So I will probably see y'all next time for a little bit more farming, probably on the domain, or using Skirk in an event or something of the like. And maybe once I get it like rolling, I might squeeze in a Sino video. It took me a long time to get C6 Chevy, and I now have C6 Chevy, and I think Overload Sino with C6 Chevres, and Moeka now especially, is probably very, very strong. So I want to go and explore that. But that's for another time. I will see y'all next time. Ciao.